This is part 87 of Gran Turismo 3, and in this episode, we are going to jump in the... where is it? It's up here somewhere. I know I have it. There it is. We're gonna get into this thing. Pennzoil Nismo GTR. The GT500 Skyline here. And we're gonna take this to... well, first off, we're gonna take it to the tune shop to get the tires we need. And I don't need an oil change. I mean, I could get a power boost from it, but I don't need that. So, from here, we're gonna take this into the Tokyo Route 246 Endurance. Now, okay, it took me a bit for my save state to work. Okie dokie. First thing I'm gonna... that seems like not a good idea. It's fine. I'll take the ride height down a bit. Try to kind of like soften the suspension a bit, you know, for some, hopefully some better cornering. I hope I'm doing alright with this. I'm probably fucking everything up right now, but anyway, take a little bit of rear camber off so that hopefully there's not too much oversteer. And I also want to... yeah, I'm gonna just fucking max out the downforce. And obviously my assists, of course. I'm gonna save the state again. And let's give this a go. Alright, that didn't work out. I gotta start the whole race. I got 47 minutes in and I have to start the whole thing over again. That's not fun. Whew, that sucks because there was a lot of things I talked about there in that commentary that I wish I could keep. And I'm gonna forget now. Anyway, we're gonna keep re-rolling the grid until we get a grid without a single fucking NSX. Once we get a grid that doesn't have a single NSX, then I'm saving state. One NSX is what I was dealing with last time, but you know what? Fuck it, we'll try it. Oh, let me change some settings in my car. Again. Let's bring the ride height back up to what it's supposed to be at. Let's take the downforce down a bit. Hopefully I have some better tire management. These NSXs are fucked. They stay out for like 30 laps. I had to re-roll the grid like 600 fucking times, and even then I didn't get a single grid without an NSX, and I just gave up, and I'm like, fuck it. That's not gonna work out either, okay. Let's put some power down. Let's fucking get some power in this thing. What can we get for power? Yeah, let's just do this. There. Fuck you. I actually hate this. Like, I was 47 minutes in and I had to start the whole thing over from the beginning. Alright, I'm back again. But yeah, I had really good commentary and now I don't even remember what I was talking about. And I have to fucking start from the beginning again, and it's just, God forbid, my days are all fucked, my win ratio is probably all fucked. And I'm gonna have to fucking re-roll the grid a bunch again to get a grid without more than one NSX. Here we go again! Okay. Fuck! Holy shit! Let's try this again. Take 3. Oh, why? What's going on with my sound now? God forbid I do this fucking race, right? BRB again. Fuck. Okay, here's hoping we can finally do this. Fuck. Why is it such a pain in the ass to try to get this done? Holy shit. And now my earbuds are tangled. Rubberized, tangle-free cord, my fucking ass. No, it's like, sorry for the random just fucking rage, you know? I know it probably seems like out of context because the context is cut out because I only want the good attempts in here, in the playthrough. But no, I was like 47 minutes into this race and I had to start the whole thing from the beginning again. Because fuck my life, right? And then that wasn't even good enough. Because I realized I needed to put extra power in the car. And even then, I can't get a grid without an NSX. And these NSXs stay out for like 30 fucking laps, bro. You can't get 30 laps on any car, not even the NSX. It's like, it's literal cheating AI. And there's nothing you can fucking do about it. And it's not a skill issue either, the game is just bullshit. "47 minutes in, lost all my commentary. There was some shit that I was talking about that I don't know what I was talking about now. All I remember is it was entertaining and engaging, and now it's just gone. I don't know. I don't know where the fuck it went. Looks like I'm finally gaining some kind of a fucking lead, though. Took me long enough. Oh yeah, right, because I needed to buy more power in the car, apparently. Fine. Fuck you. Anyway, on a lighter note, I finally got my Xbox 360 modded. That was cool. I didn't need to downshift there. Anyway, yeah, I finally got my Xbox 360 modded. That was cool. It's not a full mod, it's just bad avatar, which is an exploit, not a full mod. And it's non-persistent, so it only works when the console's on and then you turn it off and you have to load it again. But bad avatar just loads on its own. So it's like, it doesn't matter, and it doesn't take long either. People like to say like, oh, bad avatar is not a soft mod. And it's like, nah, yeah, I mean, sure, technically it's not. But I mean, like, it's still an exploit that allows you to run. It's still an exploit that's run from an external drive or an external storage device. Fuck, can I explain it properly? It's still an exploit that runs from an external storage device and allows you to run homebrew on the console while that storage device is plugged into the console. Just like how Free McBoot on the PS2 does it. The only difference being Free McBoot is actually considered a soft mod, while Bad Avatar, for some reason, isn't. Whoa, fuck. Who knows, maybe this time around I'll actually have a decent enough lead to where I can pit when it comes time to take a pit stop and not have to worry about getting overtaken by that godforsaken NSX. I can't even speak English because I'm so angry. I'm so frustrated at this fucking game right now. Making me throw away 47 minutes of progress, yeah. And then waste a shit ton of in-game days and a shit ton of win ratio re-rolling the grid for no reason, because there was never gonna be a grid without an NSX. Oh, you can re-roll the grid. If there's a car in the event that's giving you a problem, you can always just re-roll the grid. Yeah, that doesn't work for all events, jackass. Now I'm fucking up. Yeah. But no, that doesn't work for all events, jackass. There's some events, you stupid fucking jack-off. There's some events where you just can't. That's just not a viable strategy, because you will never get a grid without the car that's causing you problems. Oh, just use the NSX then. Fuck you. I committed to this. Fuck you. Don't backseat me, you piece of shit. Holy shit. Here's hoping I'll be able to pit at the end of lap 13 without too much issue, or lap 12 even, without too much issue. But I don't know, fuck man, it's gonna be bad. I think I am gonna need to pit every 12 laps. Hope maybe every 15 this time, I don't know. I'm trying to be a little bit optimistic. Maybe raising the downforce a bit, so it's not at max anymore. Maybe that helped me, I don't know, fuck. This is gonna be the longest endurance race of the Let's Play, by the way. I don't know if this is gonna be the longest endurance race of the Let's Play, and I'm definitely not getting it done in one sitting. I'm probably gonna take a break. I'm gonna get it done in multiple sittings and then splice it together to be one episode, but I think second pit stop is where I'm gonna call it a night here, hopefully. I've got an 11-second lead on this Rayburg NSX. And now I'm gonna lose my lead. Thanks for that. lap 7. Fuck! And that's gonna fuck the whole race. Yeah, here we go again. I hate this track. I hate Tokyo. This is one of those tracks that you can never actually get the hang of. Or that I can never get the hang of anyway. Even on an endurance race, where you have all the time to get used to the track, I can never get used to this specific track. This track always fucks me. And I hate it. But I mean, at least I actually have a lead now. Which is what I needed for the endurance race. Let's be honest, I needed that. Rayburg NSX pitting. Okay. Okay, but the Autobox NSX didn't pit at all for like 30 fucking laps on my first try, but the Rayburg NSX will pit here. Make it fucking make sense, dude. Make it fucking make sense, man. Okay, yeah, okay. This is gonna be the run. Okay, good. Good, this is gonna be the run. Good. I'm 100% certain now this is gonna be the run. Okay, we're good. We're completely good now. Fuck. Fuck! Stupid wall piece of shit, you see what I mean? Oh my god! What was that? Wall. Wall. Don't! Oh my, can you stop? Fuck, dude. Whoa! Still hitting walls. Alright, so, it's gonna be an every 12 laps hitting strategy this time around. Anyway, yeah, this is 100 laps on a full-length track, so this is going to be the longest endurance race of the whole playthrough. Not the longest event, but definitely the longest endurance race. Fuck. This is going to end up cutting it close to 3 hours, for sure. I mean, the episode itself is probably going to be just over 3 hours. Alright, we're coming up on the first pit stop of the race. Here we go. For real this time. Okay, coming out of the pit now. And then we're going to be pitting again on lap 24. End of lap 24, we're going to be pitting again, okay. My lead is down to 16 seconds after that pit stop. That's still a gigantic lead. Oh, 12 seconds now, fuck. My lead is down to 12 seconds after that pit stop. Okay, never mind. That's still a decent lead, it's just not huge. So I gotta remember lap 24 is gonna be the next pit stop. Who knows, I might end up running until the third pit stop, I don't fucking know, man. Don't spin! Don't spin, don't spin Ala now. Please don't fuck me over. Don't spin out cause it hurts. Ah, the outer wall. Fuck. Oh, 1:33.989 is my best lap currently. Shit. That awkward moment when I have the heat blasting and all the windows closed, yet my apartment is still cold for some reason. Even though I'm also literally like right in front of the heater right now too. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And the NSX is pitting again. And again, tell me how the fuck this makes sense. Oh well. First time around, the Autobox NSX didn't fucking pit at all for like 30 fucking laps. But this one's pitting every like 7 laps. Or whatever. Yeah, every 7 laps, yeah. I'm like, bro, make it fucking make sense. It's still an NSX. Probably tuned the same way. Also, I forgot to get an oil change before starting the 3rd attempt at this race, so I'm probably gonna end up The oil change light's probably gonna end up coming on at some point during this race. That's gonna suck. Either lap 30 or lap 45, my fucking oil light's gonna come on, watch. Or maybe even sooner than that. Somewhere between lap 25 and lap 40. Or somewhere between lap 28 and lap 45, the fucking oil light's gonna come on. Or somewhere between lap 26 and lap 45, the oil light's gonna come on. That's my prediction. Somewhere between lap 26 and lap 45, the oil light's gonna come on. And I'm gonna be like, bruh. Fuck. Wall again. Honestly, I might end up going to the third pit stop on this instead of just to the second. Fuck, if I hadn't have made that slight kink to the left trying to counter steer, I wouldn't have hit the wall. I'm an idiot who keeps doing that thing. Fuck. Counter steering when I don't need to counter steer because I'm starting to get uncomfortable. And then like uncomfortable with the way the car is turning, so I fucking try to counter steer when I really don't need to counter steer, and then I end up fucking the whole turn up. There we go, wall again, fuck. Ah, can you stop doing that? Okay, yeah, I think I am only gonna go to the second pit stop and then call it a night. Because I'm getting very sleepy. Why is it happening so much, man? Oh my god, I can't make a turn. Can't make a single goddamn turn. God fucking forbid a man make a single goddamn fucking turn in this house. God forbid I ever do anything right? It's like, fuck, dude. Fucking damn, man. It's like, God forbid I ever make any of these turns without hitting a fucking wall. Holy shit. God forbid I ever fucking do anything right. Seeing double. Did I hit this? Did I hit the Calsonic skyline on purpose there? Admittedly, yes I did. It helped me slow down for the turn, so I was like, yeah, I'll do it. Bonk. Take advantage of this game's lack of damage. Just fucking boom. Ugh. On to the next in-lap. Lap 24, this is going to be our next pit stop. Oof! we at? Where 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 we at? Fuck! Shit. Here it comes, pit stop time. Let it do its thing. Okay. And this is where I'm going to leave off for now. Not the end of the episode, because I'm going to splice in where I come back in, and I'm not going to be gone for long while you're watching this, but for me, at the time of recording this, I'm going to call it a night for now and pick this up when I wake up in the morning. So, yeah. Let me throw a save state so I don't lose my progress, and yippee, yay, I'll be back. Okay. Well, I have returned. It is a new day, and I am back to do a bit more of this race. Fuck. Maybe not like the whole thing, but, well, definitely a significant portion. I gotta go pick up a medication refill here in a bit, so... Oh, hang on, my microphone's all the way over here. Whoa, what am I doing? Let me move it and mute it while I do that. There we go. That's much better. Much, much better. Yes, I'm leaving that in because that was kind of funny. Well, right, we're on cold tires, so... And it's been like almost a whole last 12 hours since the last time I was playing, so I need to get used to it again. Oh, wall. Because I was looking at OBS to make sure everything was running smooth. Yeah, I think braking right at like the end of that shadow is the move. We're seeing double. Anyway. Oh, wall. And slightly touched the other wall. Gently, but... Oh, hate when that happens. And it shouldn't have happened. What? Okay. Missed that. Oof. Whoa. So lap 36 is going to be the next pit stop. That's something I have to remember. Then 48, then 60, then 72, 84, and then lap 96 is going to be the final pit stop. Okay. I think everything's been sorted out now. Or maybe it'll be, hang on, no. Right, because the in lap is 60, the out lap is 61, so it will still be 72, yeah. And then 84, 96. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Clearing my throat because, well, I don't know why. I haven't smoked any marijuana yet today because I have none left. I'm Canadian, it's legal, I'm allowed to talk about it. If YouTube wants to age restrict the video because I said marijuana at one point, that's okay. Just please don't give me a guideline strike. Oh, wall. Sorry I'm not talking a whole lot. I also like kind of just woke up and don't really know what to talk about. I'm just kind of getting some of this done while I charge my phone up enough to go get my meds, so once my phone's charged up enough that I can do that, I'm probably gonna again end the gameplay session and kind of just come back to it and finish the race either later today or tomorrow or something, I don't know. Try not to get too burnt out. But these really long races, these enduros, can really leave a person feeling burnt out, you know? I hit the wall. So yeah, I'm probably gonna do like another like 2 pit stop run here. So when I pit at the end of lap 48, because I'm gonna pit in lap 36 and then I'm gonna pit at lap 48. And when I pit at lap 48, that's when I'm probably gonna take another break. Also, we are now further into this race than I was on the first attempt. That's good. Whoa, there we go. Oh man. Oh, around the corner. I really hate myself, not gonna lie. I don't know why I said that out of nowhere. Moving on, changing subject. That was just a random blurt out, but it's kind of true. I hate myself, but anyway, moving on. Hi. This is a really long race, and I don't know what the fuck to talk about right now. We had our first snowfall last night. That was interesting. And I got a walk in it today. And thankfully it's not like a huge snowfall, and most of it's probably melted by now. I haven't really looked outside yet, but I think I'm gonna be okay. wall. There's that NSX. Get ahead of him. Oh, I braked way too late. Fuck. Oh well, I'll be okay. Oh, wall. On to the next pit lap. And time to hit the pit. And I'm gonna take a drink of water. I've got a minute 52 lead, holy shit. Hang on. For some reason, my thumb's wet from the water bottle. Whoa! It's like there wasn't even any water on the outside of the bottle, but okay, cool. Whoa. Cold tires, so I gotta be careful. Oh dear God, no. Holy shit. Wall. Oh, whoops. Fuck. Left 40. Still not even halfway done the race yet. Fuck. We're over an hour in and we're still not even halfway done the race yet. This is going to probably be the longest endurance race of the playthrough. Like, this is gonna end up running longer than even the timed 2-hour ones did. It's not gonna be as long as the Professional League GT All-Stars and All Japan GT videos were, but it's still gonna be long. And by the way, if you thought those Professional GT All-Stars and All Japan GT videos were long, there's gonna be longer series still to go in this playthrough. So, like, yeah. The very, very late section of this game is rough. But anyway. Oof. Whoa! I hit the side. Oh god. We're 70 minutes in. Holy shit, dude. Oh, wall. Fuck. Wall. Whoa. Wall. Whoa. Wall. We're getting real close to the next pit stop. wall. Oh. Oh. Oh shit. Alright, we're pitting at the end of this lap. This is our in lap, so yeah. We're an hour and 17 minutes in, Jesus Christ. And we're still not halfway done. Almost halfway done, though. Oh, wall. Let me get into the pit lane. Haha, the AI driver hit the wall. Okie dokie. Well, I'll be back in a bit. Let me throw a save state, and yeah. I'm back. Time to continue this race where we left off. Coming out of the pit. Fuck. Sorry, I just hit a really big bomb right before I started recording this, so my throat isn't feeling that great right now, but I'm still okay. I am okay, don't worry. I'm not sick or anything. That's good, at least. We're almost finally about to hit the halfway point of this race. Not at the end of this lap, but at the end of the next lap. I gotta remember, lap 60 is where I want to pit next. Yep, fresh tires, let's go. That was smooth, actually. the slide. Nice. Honestly, I kind of forgot I was driving this for a second there. I was like, what am I driving? Oh yeah, I'm driving that. Nice. I stayed on the inside pretty decently there. Oh fuck, sorry, I fucked up the turn because I was looking at OBS. I needed to know if my frame rate was dying. I still can't tell really because my glasses are kind of fogged up, and it's also, the sun is like beating really heavy in here, so it's hard to be able to tell. I can't really see the preview window very well. Like, at all. Okay, it seems like we're now halfway through the race too, finally. But yeah, it seems like we're still running in 60, so at least I fucking hope we are. Yeah, we're still in 60, we're good. It's just, yeah, the frame rate likes to crap out a lot in the videos. And then I have to restart the recording, and yeah. Not restart, but stop and... Well, yeah, technically stop and restart, but I still save what I recorded. But, yeah, you know what I mean. I have to stop and restart the recording, basically, whenever the video frame rate goes to shit. The game frame rate never goes to shit. It's only the video frame rate. It's only ever the video frame rate. Yeah, it took like an hour and 22 minutes to finally hit the halfway point of this race, so like... This race is gonna be like... Yeah, this is gonna be an almost 3-hour race, holy shit. Also, it's been like 3 days since the last recording of this. Because I recorded up to the last pit stop on November 17th. And it's November 20th now. I took 3 days in between recording sessions. Because this is such a fucking long race. I was like, I need a fucking break. So for you, it was only like probably a few seconds between the pause and unpause. End of lap 48 going into lap 49, like on the last pit stop. Like for you watching this, it was only a few seconds. But then like, for me, like in reality, in real time, for me, that was like 3 days between that pause and unpause. I didn't like leave the emulator open or anything. I save stated and then I, you know, closed the emulator. But I save stated so that I didn't lose any progress. Surprised I haven't gotten a warning for an oil change yet. Should have gotten one by now. Or maybe not, I don't know. No, maybe not. 273 kilometers, so no, I guess not yet. Or maybe, I don't know. I forget what the amount of kilometers you're supposed to have. I forget what amount of kilometers you're supposed to get the oil light at. Oh, I think it was like 320 something actually. I wonder if I'm gonna hit that during this race. Well, because currently I've done, it looks like it's saying 275 kilometers is what I've done so far on this car. And that's mostly from this race, from the 3 attempts so far that I've done on this race, yeah. Whoa. Shit! Fuck. I fucked that up big time. Up on the curb. God, I hope I wasn't raging too hard at the beginning of this race. I forget how hard I was going. All I know is I was like almost 50 minutes into the first attempt and I had to quit and start over. And I know I was very livid. I hope it wasn't too bad. It probably was though. Sorry about that. We're almost to the point of the next pit stop. Fuck. Very lightly tapped the wall there. Sorry, I'm clearing my throat a lot. Like I said, I smoked a bowl before I started this, and I also have a lot of phlegm and mucus in my throat for some reason today. I need to blow my nose later. Too lazy to get up and do it right now, but I'll do it like as soon as I'm done this recording session, because I do need to go do that. And I should probably drink some water too. I'm planning on making it through like 2 pit stops again on this recording session, so lap 60 is my next stop, so 72 is probably when this recording session is going to end. And then the next recording session after this is probably, after this one is probably going to be the final recording session for this video. Because that'll be the lap 84 and 96 pit stops, and then I'll just fucking, after that I'll only have like 4 laps left to go. So I'll just fucking do the 4 laps. You know what I mean? Oh fuck. Fuck. Why am I worrying about mistakes right now? I have a giant fucking lead. I don't have anything to worry about. Lap 58. Whoa, wall. Fuck. Wall. There it is. At 302 kilometers, there it is. Oil light is on now. Oh hey, I can see the preview window better. The sun must be starting to go down. What time is it? Oh, it's 4:14 where I am. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We're starting to get into winding down hours then for the sun. It's November, right? So daylight savings time is over. Sun usually goes down by like 5 p.m., 5:30 p.m. So 4:15 p.m. Yeah, makes sense that the sun is starting to get like it's not as bright as it was earlier. But I mean, hey, at least that means I can see my preview window a bit better now. So I'll know if the frame rate starts going to shit. Oh god. Fucking wall. The game's like, go down to second gear! And I'm like, if I go down to second gear, the car will just lose control entirely and spin out. Not happening. Sorry, buddy. Even when I'm at second gear speeds, I'm sticking to third in this thing. Braked a little bit too late there. You know what I love though is that even with like one of my tires like red, the car still has decent grip because of like the downforce. Like yeah, I still have to slow down more, but like the car still has like decent grip through some of these turns. It's not good by any means, but like I can still take like decently fast speeds. Although I am gonna need to. And I was still able to take that in fourth gear. I was still able to only lift through that. I didn't need to brake through that. I was still able to just lift through it. That I fucked up though. Time for the pit stop. I don't think I fucked up my pit stop timing a single time in this race, like I've been doing in all the other ones. And I probably just jinxed myself by saying that, but oh well. Ow. I was taking a drink of water. Alright. Whoa! 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 Also, I've decided when I do my GT4 Let's Play, I don't know if I've already talked about this yet, but when I get around to doing my GT4 Let's Play, there's a lot of stuff in GT4 that I know I'm not actually going to be able to do, like like most of the later driving missions and like the very last few super license tests, I'm not going to be able to do those. So what I'm probably going to do for that is I'm probably just going to, like, to be completely honest, I am probably just going to cheat those in using like the in-game cheat codes, but I'm still going to show them off. Like, I'm still going to show them. So that way they're at least like, I've at least shown them off, but because I know a lot of those are probably going to be like shit that's going to be like way too difficult for my skill level. that's gonna be shit that I'm probably gonna end up, like, just cheating to get through. Which, like, considering the fact that it's technically optional content and it's only needed for the 100% completion, like, I don't feel like it's that big of a deal. Like, I'm not gonna consider it a true 100% completion for me, but I am still gonna call the Let's Play a 100% Let's Play. You know what I mean? But I will understand, I will completely understand that I didn't truly 100% GT4 when I do that, but... GT3 I am truly 100%ing, yes. I'm not gonna cheat anything in this. I am truly 100%ing this because I can. I've done it before. In fact, when I did it before, I did it on original hardware without utilizing any save states. Yeah, it took me a lot fucking longer because you know, if I fucked something up, I had to completely do it again, and my win ratio was completely fucked because of a lot of the early game and even some later game events, but... I did 100% complete this game on original hardware. Actually, just last year in 2024, so yeah. Wall. Oh shit, I didn't turn on time. I braked on time, but I didn't turn on time. Fuck. And so I went wide by accident. I need to get my fucking... with my, upper left wisdom tooth removed soon. Because I'm getting, like, bad toothaches in that area. And I have to, like... I can't move my mouth as much as I used to when I talk. I hate it. Whoa. Whoops. Oh, he's pitting, okay. Oh, is that my frame rate? Yeah, I think it is. After I get around this corner, I'll fix it. Yeah. Okay. BRB. Okay, I'm back. Tires getting yellow. Oh fuck. Our tires are yellow now. Whoops. 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 Lap 68. We're almost 2 hours into it. We've hit an hour and 50 minutes. Fuck. And 100 laps of Tokyo is fucking rough. And it's gonna suck when I have to do the 24-hour races in Gran Turismo 4. That's gonna suck. Those I am gonna do, because I could probably win those just fine, and I'm gonna do them in A-Spec mode, and I'm just gonna take advantage of save states. Lap 70 now. Wall. Whoa, shit. Don't fuck up. Fuck. I shouldn't have gone down to second gear there. Why did I do that? Alright, we're on our next in lap now. Replay save complete. Okay, so we're gonna get to about this point on lap 72 of the replay. For a replay, anyway. An hour and 56 minutes in. That's when the replay is gonna end. Lap 72 out of 100. Fuck. Whoops, ball. Whoa, fuck. Oh, I forgot to pit. Oh my god, I did jinx myself. It's okay, we'll pit on this one. Wow, I did jinx myself. Fuck. I shouldn't have brought it up. By the end of this lap, both of these tires are going to be dark red. My left tire is probably going to be even darker red than it already is. Fuck. Wall. Don't forget to pit this time. Fucking idiot. More water. I need water. Okay, well that's gonna be it for now, for the recording. I'm gonna come back to this later, either later today or tomorrow or something. But yeah, I'm gonna save state before I stop the recording. I know, I'll do that after this race. Thanks, bye. Well, no, not bye, because this is the same episode. I'm not ending the episode, what am I saying? Ah! Okay, I am back. Time to continue where I left off. I'm gonna try to finish the race in this sitting here. See if I can pull it off. I mean, like, I know I'm gonna win, but like... Am I gonna be able to do it exactly like, am I gonna be able to do it in this sitting, or am I gonna get too tired? I don't know yet. We will find out. We shall find out. Jeez, I started recording again and then just went fucking silent. I'm sorry. I have to remember lap 84 is gonna be the next pit stop. Whoa, fuck. Even though yep, there, I fucked that up. Even though I pitted on lap 73 instead of 72, I'm still gonna pit on lap 84 because I want to get myself back on track for the final pit stop, which will be lap 96. We're officially 2 hours into the race. I don't know if we were there when I left off, or if we only hit that. I can't remember if we were already there when I left off and came back, or if we hit there like after I came back, but probably after I came back, yeah. But we're 2 hours into the race now. And after this lap, we'll be 3/4 done. We'll be on, I guess, the final stretch. The final 25 laps. There, we're now 3/4 of the way done, but we still got 25 laps left to go. Holy shit. Fuck. I'm fucking everything up. Oh, emulator hiccup. Honestly, I love that PS2 emulation is actually like a viable way of doing Let's Plays now for PS2 games. Because like, I remember even just like 5-10 years ago, PS2 emulation was still really, really hard. And it was, for the most part, you were just better off if you're doing PS2 Let's Plays. For the most part, you were just better off doing it on the actual hardware. Even like 10 years ago. Or even like 5 years ago, but now it's like, it's better to just do it on the emulator. It's easier, it's faster, not as much of a hassle to set up as it used to be. Because before, like, you had to like change so many fucking settings in this shit to get your games working, and it was just easier to hook the capture card and everything up and just do that instead. But now, with like the way PS2 emulation has gotten so much better, it's easier to just do it in the emulator than it is to hook up the capture card and everything. So yeah. I will say though, my PC is not strong enough to emulate PS3 very well. It can do Xbox 360 just fine for the most part. The games that run well anyway, that are like actually fully playable. But it doesn't handle PS3 very well. Which, I mean, it makes sense. PS3 was a way more powerful console, and it was way weirder too with the cell architecture, so it's a lot harder to emulate. So yeah, when I do get, I've already said this, but when I do get around to GT5 and 6 on PS3, I'm going to be doing those on the actual hardware. And I'm excited for that, because I'm excited to use actual hardware for Let's Plays. I'm going to do the Forza Motorsport games eventually too. Well, Forza 2, 3, and 4 anyway. Probably not going to do Forza Motorsport 1 or any of the Xbox One ones or the newest one, because from what I've been told, the first one's good, but it's not worth playing anymore because 2 is better in every way. And 5 and onward are just not good, apparently. So if I do Let's Play the Forza Motorsport games, I'm just going to do 2, 3, and 4. And maybe the first Forza Horizon. But when I do Forza Motorsport 2, I think I'm going to emulate that using Xenia Canary, because that one runs really well on my PC. That game, anyway, runs really well on my PC. But when I get around to doing Forza Motorsport 3 and 4, I'm going to be using my actual Xbox 360 for those. Because, yeah, Forza Motorsport 3 especially, because that one has, like, really bad flickering road texture issues on the Xenia and Xenia Canary emulators. So that's definitely going to have to be done on original hardware. Forza Motorsport 4, I don't know how it runs in Xenia Canary right now, but I think it kind of might have the same problem, so I'm just going to do that on hardware as well. On my actual Xbox 360. And then I'm not going to do Forza 1 because, well, 1, I've been told it's not worth playing, and 2, I don't have an original Xbox. Apparently the Forza 1 emulation on the Xbox 360 is terrible as well, the backwards compatible. And, I mean, like, I've been told that the first Forza Motorsport game is actually emulatable now. But, I don't know. OG Xbox emulation on PC is still, like, kind of, like, too fucked for me to really consider that a possibility. For, like, a full Let's Play, anyway. Because even if the game's playable, there will probably still be some crashes, and I don't want to deal with that. I will say I've never once had Xenia Canary crash on me while I was playing Forza Motorsport 2, though. I have had it crash on me while trying to play WWE 2K14. That wasn't fun. Oh fuck. Whoops. Speaking of WWE games, I really want to Let's Play SmackDown Here Comes the Pain at some point. That would be fun. Maybe the OG SmackDown vs. Raw too. Maybe SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 as well. Maybe I'll just do as many wrestling games as I can. I don't know. Fuck. I need a drink of water right now, though, because my mouth is dry as fuck. Okay. Sorry, I took a really long drink of water there, a really long sip of water. Whoops. Emulator hiccup, and I accidentally tugged on my controller cord. Didn't mean to do that. Whoopsie daisy. Whoa. Lap 84 is the next pit stop. I gotta remember that, so I don't fuck it up. Okay, yeah, I just had to move my controller cable a little bit. I'm good now. Lap 81. Yeah, SmackDown Here Comes the Pain would be fun to do. I don't think I do the entire SmackDown and SmackDown vs. Raw series. I think I'm only gonna do, like, the games that I actually want to play. So, like, I'll definitely do, Here Comes the Pain. I might do Know Your Role, just to kind of show off what the game was like on PS1. But the issue with Know Your Role is season mode in that game is, like, never-ending. Whereas in the other games, it's like just 1 year and you're good. So if I do SmackDown Know Your Role, I'll probably just do 1 year of season mode just to show it off. And then I'll probably skip Just Bring It and Shut Your Mouth and probably just play Here Comes the Pain. Or maybe I'll do Shut Your Mouth, I don't know. The season modes do technically always have different stories, so I don't know. So I'll probably skip Just Bring It, play Shut Your Mouth, Here Comes the Pain, OG SmackDown vs. Raw, skip 2006, play 2007, skip 2008, and then I'll probably do 2009, because 2009, 2010, 2011, I'll just do like all the different Road to WrestleManias. I think 12 has Road to WrestleMania as well, and then 13 was the first one that was like, that changed it up. I think 13 had the Attitude Era mode instead. And then I can't remember what 14 had. I think 14 was the first one with the Showcase mode. And then after 14, I'd probably just do like, I don't know, 2K19 if I can find a copy of it. If I can find like a PS4 copy of it floating around anywhere at like YouTube Bytes or something. I was about to stop myself from saying that, but then I remembered, no, you guys already know what city I live in. Like, I'm very public about what city I live in, I just don't ever tell, like, obviously my neighborhood or my address. But, like, yeah. I've even shown Beats and Bytes in a video before, my 26th birthday vlog, like, no. I'm okay with people knowing what city I live in, I just don't want people knowing my neighborhood or my address, because fuck that shit. But I don't care if people know what city I'm in. That's fine. Yeah, if I can find a copy of the game at, like, Beats and Bytes. Cause I've got 2K15 for PS4, but that's not one of the good ones. If I was gonna play a PS4 one, I'd just probably play 2K19. I might do 2K15 because I think that was the first one with my career mode, but 2K19 would be the main one I want to do because that's like 2K19's the good 2K game. 2K14 and 2K19 are the good WWE 2K games. Fuck. I kind of want to play the AEW game too. Not necessarily as a Let's Play, because I don't think that game... I could be wrong, but I've never played it, so I don't think that game has a story mode or anything like that. But I do want to play it like on my own time sometime, just to try it. And like, just to form my own opinion on it, right? Because like, I've seen the reviews, I've heard like the general consensus, the game's kind of like bleh. Oh, whoops, fuck. But I kind of want to play it myself sometime just to form my own opinion on it, you know what I mean? I'm not the biggest fan of the AEW product right now because it's just... I don't know, I feel like ever since 2022, the storytelling in AEW has drastically taken a nosedive off a cliff. The in-ring product is still fantastic, but I'm not captivated by any of the storylines anymore. Like, I don't think I've truly been captivated by an AEW storyline since the whole CM Punk MJF feud. Which was fucking amazing, by the way. But after that, I just didn't really... AEW kind of started to go downhill for me. And then they got rid of Punk, which was like... After the storylines started going downhill, Punk was kind of the only... Like, because before that, I was watching for, like... Because I liked the storytelling on the product. I liked the product. But when the product started going downhill, I was only really watching for Punk at that point. And then Punk got fired, and I was like, ah, fuck. I've checked in on AEW a few times to see how they're doing, and I'm not a fan of what they're doing right now. Needed a drink of water. To be honest, I'm not really a huge fan of of the storylines WWE have been doing right now either, because they've been, for the last year or so, they've been kind of taking a nosedive off a cliff, and shit's starting to feel very old regime. And apparently they've been having like AI writing their storylines now, which is like not good. Fuck that. Sorry, I'm coughing. But it's like, fuck that, we do not support AI in this house. There's like some rare occasions where I'll let AI usage slide, but it's like very rare. I am not a fan of generative AI at all. I do not like it. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like them Sam I am. Fuckity wuckity. Anyway. Oh, fuck. Fuck. I keep fucking that one up. That's not fun. Yeah, this car really needs a fucking oil change, holy shit. Fuck, whoops, oh, whoop, fuck. Nice. Shit. Oh shit, I braked too late, fuck. Shit. Wall. Lap 90. We're almost done. Fuck. Two hours and 26 minutes. Holy shit. And we're still not done. We still technically have like 10.5 laps left. Shit. Thought I heard a dog barking for some reason. My window's open, so maybe that is what I heard. I don't know. Shit. Wall. Up on the curb. Oh, my frame rate's dying. Hang on, let me get around these turns real quick and then I'll fix it. Oh yeah, that's getting bad. Let me get around this turn. Okay. Let me fix that right quick. Okay, we back. Fuck. Okay. Let's finish this shit. Whoops. Whoops. Oh shit. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, fuck. Two and a half hours? Yeah, 250, or sorry, 150 minutes is 2 hours and 30 minutes, I think. It's 180 minutes is 3 hours, right? I'm pretty sure 180 minutes is 3 hours, so... Yeah, 150 minutes is two and a half hours, yeah. So we're 2.5 hours into this race now, holy shit. Even more than that, actually. 2 hours and 33 minutes. Fucking Christ. Fuck. Alright, on to our final in-lap of the race. Best lap is a 1:33.636 right now. Oh, whoops. Alright, get ready for the pit stop. Final pit stop of the race. I'm taking a drink of water. We're almost done, finally. Holy shit. This has been a long ass fucking race. Oh! I think that was actually the first spin out of the race. Funny enough. Not too much longer left. About to hit that 2-hour, 40-minute mark. Wall. So many walls. Wall again. $1:33.636, still the best lap. Can I do any better than that within the next 2 laps? We are now on the penultimate lap. Almost done. Finally. around the apex, do the other apex. Okay, that felt like a pretty fast lap. Will I score a new best lap? No, probably not. Damn it. One more opportunity, one more chance. But it's probably not going to happen on this lap because my front tires are yellow now. But anyway, final lap. Oh, I full throttled that. Okay, let's go. Come on. $30, $31, $32. Final lap, best lap. Holy shit. Nice. Nice. Final lap was the best lap, and it was 2 hours, 43 minutes, and 47 seconds. That's how long the race was. Jesus Christ. First place, me. Second place, Raybrig NSX. Third place, Denzo Supra. Fourth place, Castrol Tom Supra. Fifth place, the other Pennzoil GTR. Sixth place, the Celsonic Skyline. Okay. 400K. Give me that. And before we continue on, let me save the replay here. This is, yeah, this is part 87, okay. Save okay? Yes. And before I do the next part, I'm actually going to save state. Because I need to save scum for a prize car I want. So let's go. Roll number 3. There we go. Took roll number 3 to get it, but we got it. There it is, another F094H. So I've got 2 different liveries now, which is what I wanted. Let's go. And what's the current game completion? 85.3%. Damn. We're getting real close to the end. Day 287 because I killed so many days trying to re-roll the grid. It wasn't worth it. What's our win ratio down to? 90%. Yeah. It's fine. Still at a 90% win ratio, so it's not a big deal. Memory card save. And throw a save state. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.